The latest tech tips, a very special supplier in focus with Longi Solar. The latest wrap up from around the industry and a whole lot more. Wednesday the 22nd of July. I'm Andrew Burgess. Welcome to the Juice News.
First up, in breaking news overnight has been the announcement by GCL that they've had a number of explosions at one of their facilities in China. The explosions have taken place over the course of the last couple of days. The particular facility involved accounts for around 10% of global supply of the raw material polysilicon that goes into making solar cells and wafers. It potentially has a big impact in terms of the supply chain as well as probably pricing over the coming months. So we'll wait in interest to see how things play out. For today's tech tip, I'd like to pass over to Sebastian from Fronius. Sebastian, over to you.
Thanks, Andrew. So, as some of you guys may know, each DNSP around the country has their own volt var, volt watt, and volt nominal settings. Previously, on the Fronius inverter, you had to enter all the settings on the screen. Right now, we have a new software update available for you guys, where you will be able to select state or DNSP specific settings on the inverter, making your life easier. So what you will need to do is do an update via USB, or if the system is online via SolarWeb, do an update via SolarWeb. Then from there, you will just need to reload the country setup that you're after. As you can see, it is quite a straightforward process. So if you're after the update, just head to our website. Back to you, Andrew.
To give us all the latest updates in relation to STCs and creation numbers over the past week, I'd like to hand over to our good friends from Formbay to bring us the latest news. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Dan from Formbay here. The market created 830,000 STCs last week. That was another surplus week. So that's forced the STC price down a bit to $38.60. Guys, thank you very much for all the feedback regarding the new DER form that some of you may, or a lot of you have noticed. We've decided to deactivate this project or this integration for South Australia, Victoria and Queensland in particular. It appears that the DNSPs are doing it differently to New South Wales and ACT, and it's something that's out of our control, and we'll have to work with them in the future as to how we can make that automated and invisible for our users. So unfortunately we can't do those states. Those states will be deactivated as of tonight. For New South Wales and ACT, please enter the grid reference number. We will be able to pull down the record and pre-populate your DER record, or DER application I should say, and we will be able to submit that application on your behalf. Guys, our goal is to make that process invisible. Or it's not meant to be a hassle for any of our users. That's the last thing we want. Thank you for your patience. We are refining it and we seek to make it as invisible as possible. And that's all from Formbay for this week. Thank you, Andrew. Bye.
In other news, SolarJuice is delighted to announce a distribution agreement with SunGrow Australia, where we'll be carrying the full suite of SunGrow products across all of our network. Reach out to one of our BDMs to get the latest on pricing and availability. For all the other news around what's coming into the SolarJuice warehouses, over to Rami, who's there now. Rami, come in, mate.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm very excited to talk about a special email promotion which will be sent out first thing tomorrow morning, so guys, keep a lookout for it. It's called Pick and Match, where you pick one panel, one inverter and one mounting solution. And this pricing for this is red hot. I'm even happy to tell you guys the price is... Mate, what's that noise? Where did that come? Oh, maybe there's retail customers out there. So guys, look out for the email. Happy 40th birthday, Andrew, and back to you.
This week's supplier in focus is Longi Solar. And here to present is Stephen Zhang, Managing Director of Longi Australia, who'll give us a brief introduction into where Longi's come from, the recent setup of the Australian office, and some of the key points that they're able to offer in terms of service. Stephen, over to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Hi everyone, I'm Stephen Zhang, Managing Director of Longi Solar Australia. I'm very happy to broadcast from our Sydney office today. It is a very good chance to officially introduce Longi Solar and Australian team. Longi Solar, as leading supplier of a solar module, we are consistently supporting government guidelines to ensure industry safety and endurability. For example, we promise to bring the best quality module on each consignment and will always promote SPV program, which is led by government and Clean Energy Council. We are also here encouraging our customer to utilize this SPV platform to speed up your subsidy application and get instant benefit out of it. At this special period, we wish everyone stay safe and well with your family. Thank you. Back to you, Andrew.
For our regular segment in terms of leads and what's happening around the country, I'll pass over to Doug Chapman from 3 Quotes, who will give us an update of what's happening over the last week, as well as answer some of your questions that came through from last week's segment. Doug, bring it in.
Thanks, Andrew. As you mentioned last week, there is a definite softening of consumer confidence as it becomes clear that the pandemic is still a threat to the economy. Homeowners are understandably nervous about committing to any capital purchases or personal loans. However, this is actually a positive for solar, given that many finance companies, like Bright for example, are offering $0 down and 0% interest on solar loans. And most importantly, in nearly all cases, the loan repayment is fully funded by the saving in energy costs. Sales teams need to be armed with this information and presented in an easy to understand manner when they're dealing with your prospects. We did have a few questions sent in this week, and in the interest of time, I'll address one a week. This week's question is, on average, how many leads are converted to sales? Well, it's a simple question and I wish there was a simple answer. The truth is, it depends on where the leads are sourced in the conversion funnel. This chart is a fairly typical conversion funnel, and what it does is outline the process that homeowners go through in making a decision to buy solar. Homeowners at the top of the funnel are usually there because an ad or Facebook post has made them start an inquiry about solar. This means that they are rarely ready to purchase immediately. They need information and they need convincing about the benefits that solar offers. Homeowners coming in at the bottom of the funnel are generally just price checking and have made the decision to go ahead. There are fewer of these leads and they are generally more expensive. The point is that they are both valuable leads, and what type of lead you buy depends on your vision for your business. Do you want to scale your business, or are you just wanting to fill your weekly pipeline? The important thing in all of this though is the quality of your sales team. A professional salesperson will want to know how the leads are being sourced and then change their approach accordingly. So my answer is, it depends. Back to you, Andrew.
This week marked a major milestone for the Warwick Solar Farm in Queensland. The system is 100% owned by the University of Queensland and offsets 100% of their consumption. It's powered by Trina solar panels and is expected to produce 154 megawatt hours of electricity per annum. Well done to the University of Queensland on this major project. Now for this week's customer in profile, I'd like to introduce Manuel from Solarman Australia. Manuel, over to you.
Yep, g'day, it's Emmanuel from Solarman Australia. Been in the electrical industry now for over 25 years. We've created Solarman the brand, hence our electrical contracting business had grown into the solar industry. We mainly specialise in the residential sector and slowly moving into the commercial sector. Also too, very excited about our recent development on becoming an accredited REC qualified installer, which allows us to give you a little bit extra warranty for that extra peace of mind. I'm also excited about the future in starting to install some Tesla Powerwalls as well. We would just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all our customers, and especially Solar Juice for supplying us their solar panels and inverters for the last 10 to 13 years. So we've also got a Facebook page. If you'd like to see what we're doing on a daily basis, please don't hesitate to look us up, give us a like and give us your feedback. Keep smiling and bye for now.
Well, that brings us to an end of another week of the Juice News. Last week, we put a request to get some feedback on what we could improve in our weekly segments. We got some really good suggestions, and this week's winner of the Solar Juice jacket was our good friend Peter Thorne from SolarAid. So Pete, one's heading your way very shortly. Thanks a lot for your ongoing support. To take out tonight's segment of Behind the Scenes at the Juice is Ashley from our logistics department. Thank you and good evening.
Hi, my name is Ashley Dowds and I'm a Logistics Administrator here at Solar Juice. I've been here for the past 7.5 years, transferring from customer service into logistics in September of last year. Some of my key roles here at Solar Juice involve managing our freight carriers and monitoring their performance, scheduling incoming containers and shipments, conducting cycle counts in our warehouse in Sydney and our third-party warehouses across the country, as well as dealing with some of our key account customers. I began at Solar Juice in October of 2010 when we were only a small team of around 10 staff members, including 2 sales team members and 3 customer service staff. Now we have over 30 staff members across the country, including 6 customer service representatives and 8 sales team members. Some of my everyday tasks involve working with our warehouses on our incoming shipments, as well as conducting cycle counts and spot checks to ensure our stock levels are correct and our customers' needs can be met. One of the best things about working at Solar Juice has been able to watch the company grow, and I've been able to learn so many different things about the business. Because of this, I have become quite organised in my day-to-day life, which comes out at home, and I'm able to spend quality time with my beautiful 2.5-year-old girl. In my free time, I love to spend time with her, going to the park on weekends and going out wherever we can. I also enjoy spending time with my family and my friends. If there's anything you ever need, feel free to give me a call, ask for myself. I'm always happy to help.